Wonderful. I can see some familiar faces from yesterday's session. So nice to see all of you again. Hi, everyone. So those of you who are attending and attended yesterday also, just raise your hand. Let me see. Hi, Gorla. Hi, Jania. So how many of you are here from yesterday? I can see almost 10 people. Gorla, Vandan, Sakshi, Bhushan, Sunny, Esha, Jinia, Vinod. All right. Great. So a lot of us. Brilliant. I hope that all of you have had your tea and coffee and you're charged for your live masterclass. Have you had your tea and coffee? Yes. Hi, Badal. No, not yet, Sunny. All right. Do go ahead, grab a cup and let's have coffee with Diksha while we study IELTS. Hi, Dhruti. Myself. All right, Dhruti, let's not say myself. That isn't the correct way of introducing. You can simply say, I am Dhruti. Hi, Rupali. Hope you're doing well. Yes, ready. I am keeping perfectly fine. Thank you for asking. So those of you who are here from yesterday, do you remember the homework that was given in the last session? What was the homework? Quickly, let's discuss. Quickly, who can tell me what was the homework that I gave you yesterday? Super interesting activity. What was it? So yes, one thing was you had to subscribe to our channel. So did you do that? The link is in the chat box. Those of you who want to join every day, please click on this link and subscribe. So that was one thing. What was the second homework? Second homework was speaking. So you had to record yourself and post it on our Telegram channel. And I could see so many responses. People had a lot of fun. It was an excellent activity. So how did you feel, guys? How was it recording yourself and answering speaking questions? How did you feel? How was the experience? Did you feel nervous? Did you feel excited, scared, felt good? All right, now is the time for feedback. So I saw a lot of students uploaded their answers. I couldn't, listen to all of them, but I listened to a few. So I heard Bulbul's answer. I'm not sure if Bulbul is here or not. Then I also looked at Shreyas Patel's answer. Then I also saw one more person. Anshul had forgotten the question. So that was that was very interesting. All right. And I saw one more person's answer. 1 second, let me quickly check who that was. I believe it was Neha. Neha Srivastav, yes. Neha Srivastav it was. Oh, she's here, right here. So these three answers I could hear, and after that there was a flood of answers, so I couldn't listen to all of your audios. I apologize. All three of you guys, wonderful job done. Good confidence. Mostly fluency was fine. Vocabulary was apt. Good. Pronunciation was fine. One thing that you need to focus on is the grammar. So I saw some grammatical errors. So please brush that. And in certain questions, the expansion was not enough. All right, so do work on this. Those of you who are joining for the first time today, you can also practice with us. Simply, you can join our speaking rooms on the IELTS Prep app, and you can practice speaking as well. So before I begin, I am quickly going to introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Diksha Mehta. I'm a master trainer here at LeapScholar. And you can see I've trained more than 20,000 students. What a massive number. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yes. So more than 20,000 of my students have thankfully cleared the IELTS exam with their desired bands. And I want all of you to join this number. So today I'm going to help you reach one step closer. We are going to practice a reading mock test. All right. So I hope you're ready for the reading mock test. I got band 5. No worries, ready. We are going to push you over to the dark side to band 9 and above. Oh, no, above. Just band 9. All right, guys. So ready for your reading mock test? Okay. Now, this is a very special passage because of the type of question which appeared in this passage. So the passage had, let me show you the question. I am going to just show you the question. Here is the question. Can you guess what type of question is it? What type of question is given? Phillips. Not exactly. No, this is not sentence completion. No, it is. You're very close, guys. Very good, Shabrinas. Excellent. It is matching sentence endings. Very good. Matching sentence endings. And this question, not a lot of people practice. It can be quite difficult in the exam, as you will see today. So I have two passages, both of which have this same type of question. We are going to practice this. And I will give you the strategies for practicing this question as well. All right. So first of all, step number 1 in every reading question, right? Step number 1 in every reading question, strategy is task before text. So that is my strategy, T before T. Remember it like that. All right, T before T. What does this mean? T before T, task before text. Who can tell me? What do I mean by this? Let me see. Any guesses, guys? All right, raising hands. Okay, just can you message? You can message instead. Find out your task. All right, ready? Very good, Sanya. Absolutely correct. Rahatur, yes. Perfect. So, guys, what is the task that is given to you? The task given to you is are the questions, isn't it? That means you need to read the questions before you read the passage. All right. So never, ever, 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 ever read the passage beforehand. First, you need to read the questions. You should know, what am I looking for? Why am I reading the passage? Why am I giving the IELTS, taking the IELTS exam? Because I want to go to Canada, right? Why am I reading this passage? Because I want to find these answers. So that is your main aim. First, you read the questions. Now, when you read the questions, what do you do? What do I do? Just read the questions, that's it? Will I just read the questions and done? Done. Sailing off to Canada. What do I do when I read the questions? Perfect. I am going to underline something. What is that? What do I underline? The keywords. And what are good keywords? How do you decide which word is a keyword? Who will tell you? Will I be there in the exam? Will Grammarly be there? Who will be there to tell you which word is a keyword? Which word should you underline in the question? Wonderful. Very good. Esha, Shreyas, Rahatur. Perfect. So what kind of words should you choose? Let me tell you so that you can do it alone, so that you don't need Diksha ma'am. Words such as numbers. And what kind of nouns? Proper nouns. Proper nouns. Why? Because they are always capitalized, isn't it? They begin with a capital letter. So imagine if I write a number over here, let's say I write the number 13. Doesn't it stand out from the crowd? Isn't it clearly visible? Aren't these numbers 4, 3, and 5 clearly visible in the passage? So that's why you should underline numbers and capital letters. They are good keywords. So I've simplified that concept for you. Now, after you underline these keywords, comes your next step. You will find these numbers, the ones that you've underlined, you will scan the passage and find the keyword in the passage. Why? Because where the keyword is, there your answer is going to be, right? And sometimes you may even need to look for a synonym of the keyword. So a word which has a similar meaning, you may even look for that word. Please make sure you understand the question before you look. What is the question saying? And look for a sentence which says something similar. Perfect. Once you found the sentence, find out which option does it resemble from the options that are given in the question. Because here in matching sentence endings, you will be given options, right? For example, A, B, C, D, E. So you have to recognize that which option is the most similar to this part. And once you found your option, voila, done. That's your answer. Remember, what are you going to write in the answer sheet? Only A, B, C, D, E. Don't write the entire sentence or the entire word. You just need to write the alphabet. That's all. Okay, perfect. So let's move. Let's begin then. Hi, Milan. All right, guys. I hope you're ready because 3, 2, 1, and we are beginning. So here are my first questions. 1, 2, 3, and options A, B, C, D, E, F. All right. Now, can you tell me what are the keywords in the questions? In the first question, what is the keyword? What is the keyword in the first question? Wonderful. Absolutely correct. Very good. Guys, remember what had I said? What are good keywords? We just spoke about it. Capital letters. Capital letters. So is there any capital letter in that sentence? Is there any capital letter there? Yes, there is. So you can see Harkness is the name of some person, looks like a person, and it's a capital letter. So I'm going to underline this. And what is happening in the first sentence? हो क्या रहा है? What is the first sentence doing? What is happening in the first sentence? They are comparing, isn't it? It is comparing his method to that of other writers. So comparison, and why was it different? Perfect. Okay. Now, second question. What is the keyword? What's the keyword in the second question? Now, Harkness is there in all the questions. So anything else that you can see as a keyword? Harkness is there everywhere. He is like God, omnipresent, or she, I believe. Perfect. So number, you have a number 16th century, and you have another capital letter, London. Okay. And the third question. The third and the second question are very similar, right? Again, you have 16th century and London. What is the difference between second and third question? So second question is saying it was new, and the third question is asking why it was innovative. So that's the main difference, new and innovative. And guys, very important, matching sentence endings, the biggest help that you will get, they are in sequence, in order. Usually. That means you will find the first answer first, second, and then the third. All right, then let's begin. Let's move to our passage and then let's find the answers. Let's go, guys. Let's do this. All right, very good. The first question, a lot of you are correct. So check if the second answer is also there. All right, Bulbul, my face looks hazy. Okay, let me wipe I hope now it's better. Or maybe it's my face. It's like that. All right, so I believe everybody has found the first answer, isn't it? Everybody done? I think first answer everybody has found. All right, great. So let's look at the first answer. My question was telling me about Harkness's research. How was it different? Right? So where do you find this? Right here, right? I can see that here it says, she began her research by asking herself a new question, right? If she asked herself a new question, what does that mean? A new question means something that had never been asked before. That means it was different from everything else, everything that had been done before. So, what was that new question? So, she didn't ask not what caused scientific revolution, but what the names science and scientist meant in the 16th century London. So, this was the new question that she asked herself. What did the names mean? So, guys, which option looks similar to this one? Easy, right? So if you read A to F, you quickly find out that option number B says she started by seeking to understand how basic terms were used in the past. Go back again to the passage, recheck. Is it talking about basic terms? So here it says, what the name? Science and scientists. Those are the basic terms. And they meant in the 16th century. So 16th century means in the past. That means my correct answer for 1 is B. I'm going to write B here. Now, quickly look for question number 2. 16th century or London. Do you see it being used anywhere? Do you see 16th century written anywhere? Yes, here in the first passage, paragraph, right? But can the answers be out of sequence? Is that possible? No, right? It's here, but my answer cannot be above the first answer. That's not possible. So I have to look here only. Now, here did you find 16th century? I found London, yes. But did you find 16th century? No, that means my answer is not in this half. Let's move to the second half of the passage then. All right, second half of the passage is right here. One second, sorry. There you go. So finally, we've reached the second half of the passage. Now scan for your keywords, London and 16th century. Okay, answer options are not visible. All right, just give me 1 second. Answer options are not visible. All right, let me quickly just paste the answer options here. 1 second. All right, now you can see the options. There you go. Out of this, B is already done. We know that B is done. So I'm just going to tick mark B. Now be very careful. All right, very good. Third answer, yes, a lot of you are correct. But what about the second answer? So look at what is the difference between second and third question. Here, second question is talking about reconstruction of group. Here it's talking about, right, how she showed that the scientists were innovative. All right, very good. A lot of you have given the correct answer. Okay, let's discuss. All right, so here, when I look for reconstruction of the London scientific groups, here I found, moreover, when Harkness reconstructs these groups, right, she provides not traditional static accounts of their theories. So if something is not traditional, What does that mean? It is new, right? So here, that's what the question is saying. Groups was new. That means it was not traditional. So it was new. How? Because she provides the dynamic analysis of their practices as these developed over time. So which option says something similar like this? Their practices as these developed over time. F, no, not F. Look again. How their practices developed over time. Developed over time means here you can see how their methods evolved and changed, right? So she examined how their methods evolved and changed. The correct answer is D. All right. So my second answer is D. And now third was super easy, isn't it? So you quickly spotted 16th century London and sorry, not here, right here, sorry, 16th century practices, right? And here it says the passages in which she analyzes are the most novel. So novel means something which is new, right? Innovative, something new. So they are the most novel because she shows that they adopted the textual information processing methods to radically new ends. So look for a similar option. They adopted the information processing methods to radically new ends. That means they use the old ways of analyzing textual information means text written information for new purposes. So yes, the correct answer was F. All right. How many of you got all three correct? Let me see. All right. Asra had done it already. So I hope it was easy. Not all three. Okay. Prabjeet found it difficult. Only correct two. It's okay, Milan. All right, guys. Good, Diksha. Good, Mihir. CK. Very good. Okay, so you have one more chance. You have one more chance because I'm going to show you one more passage. So those of you who didn't get all their answers right, you have another option. Let's do this again. Let's try and get our answers correct in this go. All right. So tips to tackle this. Yes, Prabjeet. What were our strategies? Remember the strategies. First thing, read the questions. Read the questions, right? Read the question. Decide your keyword. What word do I need to mark as my keyword? Scan for those. Once you found that same sentence which means the same thing, you need to check which option says the closest thing to that. All right, when I complete my IELTS, I'll give you a treat. All right, Davinder, clear your IELTS, get me a band 9. I'll also give you a treat. Okay, perfect. So let's move forward. Apologies. Okay, let's do the second passage, guys, quickly. Second passage. Here are my questions. Let's see. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions, and you need to match them with the correct ending. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can see there are more number of options. Let's read the questions once. Let's read them. And remember, guys, these questions are in sequence. So please use that. A lot of you found the third answer earlier. That means the second answer was before it. Okay, let's read. After reforms, most mail was dash. So very small sentence. What keyword would you use here? Tell me, what is the keyword in the first question, fifth question? So yes, we are talking about after reforms and mail. So what happened to the mail after the reforms? Second question, every penny black was dash. So very short sentence. What you can't really underline a keyword here. Let's underline penny black. Okay, next. Putting a letter in an envelope was dash. So letter and envelope, all right. Each steel printing plate was dash. Very short sentence. No capital letter at all. So we are talking about steel plate and keeping the borders of each stamp was dash. Was dash. So I think borders. All right. Now, guys, quickly read the options. Read the options and check. Uh, do you think any option matches with these questions? Can you predict any answer? Grammatically, do you think any ending is matching? Wonderful. Very good, guys. So what about the eighth question? Which ending do you think is correct for eighth question? Yeah, that is true. Grammatically, here you are correct. All the endings are matching. No, not the ninth. Nine is not matching with B, right? That is not matching. Okay, what about the eighth one? Can you predict the answer for the eighth question? Each steel printing plate was. So yeah, it could be A, B, D, F. But I think option B, is it going with any other question? No, right? B is only going with the eighth question. So I think I'm making a guess. It's a guess, all right? I think that maybe this could be B. I don't know. All right. Okay, perfect. Apart from that, I don't think we can predict anything. Rest, everything matches with everything, isn't it? So let's move forward. Let's quickly move to the passage. Here is my passage and go. Let's do it. Instead of reading, can I use the options and answer them? It's easy. Ready, not all of them. Some of them are going with everything. So then, see, making a guess. You are paying 15,000 rupees for the exam. Why do you want to do guesswork? Right? All right, wonderful. A lot of us have found the fifth answer. Okay, I have two. I'm getting two options, guys. I'm getting two options for fifth answer. Check again. Your keywords were after reforms. What happened to most males? So yes, in this question, what happened was the answers, not all the answers are in order, right? Most of them are, but not all of them are in order. So you can see that the fifth answer was not there, and then you straight away had the sixth answer. So yes, as I said, they're usually in order, but not always. So let's quickly discuss the remaining answers. All right. So let's go through the first answer, sixth question, right? Each steel printing plate was dash. Now, here we found our keyword, which was the steel plate, right? And let's read what it says. It says the stamps were printed in sheets of 240, right? So the stamps were printed on in sheets of 240, engraved on steel plates on gummed paper with a single crown watermark on each stamp. So that means each steel printing plate, which one do you think? If the stamps were printed in sheets of 240, right? That means one sheet had 240 stamps. So that means one steel plate, simple, could print sheets of 240 stamps, isn't it? So this was the easiest. My sixth answer, that means, is B. Now let's move forward and find our fifth and seventh answer. Let's see if they are in the next half of the passage. All right, seventh again, easy. So here we found every penny black, right? It's talking about penny black, and right there in the first sentence itself, you've seen every penny black stamp has letters in the lower two corners. These simply identify what sheet position the stamp occupied. So what do you think? Anything which talks about identifying the position or, letters? Yes. So here you can see designed with two letters in the bottom corners. That means my seventh answer is F. All right. Next, putting a letter in an envelope was dash. Okay, so you found your keyword envelope right here. Envelope. Right. Let's read what it says. The survival rate may well be considerably higher. It should be remembered that the use of envelopes was unusual, right? Putting a letter in an envelope was. So what do you think? If the use of envelope was unusual, is there anything which says something similar? Yes, the exact same word is there, unusual, in 1840. That means my eighth answer is A. And ninth question, keeping the borders of each stamp was dash. Okay, very good. Those of you who found this answer, there was quite a lot of paraphrasing. So let's find, where does it talk about borders, right? Here I can see margins, isn't it? Margins is a key synonym of borders. So let's see what it says. The regularity of the margins. Regularity means the margins being regular makes a big difference to value. The stamp was not perforated. Perforated means which has perforations, small holes, right? Small creases. And it had to be separated using scissors or knife. As there was only 1 mm between one stamp and another, it was very easy to stray just a little and cut into the printed design of the stamp. So if it was easy to cut the other stamp by mistake, that means keeping the border of each stamp was very difficult, isn't it? Because very easily you could just chop off the border and enter the other stamp. Just like, I hope everybody has seen, remember sometimes when we have to lace packets and when we are trying to chop by mistake, you chop the other packet as well. So the 9th answer is option number D. All right. So how many of you got this right? All correct. Let me see. Okay. Maham, Fatima, very good. Excellent. Tanishka, Prabjeet, wonderful. Sasi. All right, guys. Great. So I hope you are taking the 4-day masterclass challenge. I have a masterclass coming tomorrow as well. So I hope that you know that if you attend 4 masterclasses in a week, you will get a certificate. So tomorrow I have a masterclass at 10 p.m. Yes, 10 at night. Lovely time. Right after you're done with all of your work, you can join me. And I have some homework for you as well. So guys, homework for tomorrow, I'm going to give you a passage. And tomorrow we will quickly discuss the answers of that passage. All right, just take a screenshot. All right. So please screenshot this. Just 3 questions. 3 short questions. Here you can see 1, 2, and 3, and you have so many options for these questions. Okay, screenshot done. Now I'm going to move to the passage. So here is the passage. You can take a screenshot of the passage as well. All right, so I'm going to see you tomorrow in my masterclass. I hope you are taking the 4-day masterclass challenge. You need to attend any 4 masterclasses in 1 week within 7 days, and you will get a certificate for the same. Okay, so join the masterclass. You'll learn the basics of IELTS, and my masterclass happens at 10 p.m. tomorrow. So I shall see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. And also, guys, remember that you can join our batches for free. Also, you can set a notification for the masterclass. Just go to LeapScholar.com and go to the masterclass, go to my masterclass and click on remind me so that you get a notification when my masterclass starts. Okay. And as I said, you can join all of our batches absolutely free. So even my batch is going on, which happens at 10:30 p.m. If you want, you can join that for free. And please download the IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar for unlimited speaking practice. Okay. And the homework slide, so it's there on YouTube. All of our masterclasses are recorded. So you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And you can take a screenshot there. This is the channel IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. The link is in the chat box. All right. That's all from my side for today, guys. And I shall see you tomorrow. So will I see you tomorrow? Are you going to join me at 10 p.m.? All right. Sadaf will be there. Prabjeet as well. Radha, Chandani. See, it's homework. So you do the homework and I'll show you the answers tomorrow. All right, Santosh. Wonderful, Tanishka. Yes, I also enjoy a lot with all of you.